What's up, guys? This is day 177. I pulled out the Armwrestle Tour event on Saturday. So it was a super match event and then tournament after, and then the tournament winners of each class get to challenge the champions in super matches at the next event, it seems. So I'm dumb because I've obviously seen, I've heard of Armwrestle Tour, and then I feel like I was at a tournament. That was a different one, I guess. Maybe I have never been to an Armwrestle tournament, actually. But I was at a tournament that was hosted by Joe at the same venue, so maybe that's why I'm confused. But I actually never fully understood that that's how this works, that the winner pulls the winner of the tournament pulls the super matches next, or gets the right to challenge. So actually that's super cool. I don't know why I didn't realize this before. But yeah, and there's videos from so far back, I know, on their channel of Ontario guys pulling, top Ontario guys pulling. So I wonder if it was always the same system, or I don't know, but that's super cool. And they're I think they're straight up probably a long lineage of who were champions. I just remember that I feel like these events, they always have tournaments on the same day as other stuff. So I remember a lot of times I'll be at a tournament and check, and it's going on at the same time. But anyways, it was cool. I sort of didn't even really know about it until Miguel told me to come, because he's having a super match, and they get paid the entry fees of the class that they're champion of, which is also cool because they actually pay the athletes. And if you Miguel said you get paid 3/4 the entry fee. So if you do some math, it's $40 entry fee, $30 a person, right? So, and if the classes get bigger, that's a good payout, especially in Ontario arm wrestling. It's not many events that you can actually make money. So I think that's super cool. But anyways, so I pulled only right, and obviously I'm kind of bummed because I didn't win, and then I lost to Cody 3 times, and I don't know, I never met him, or maybe I met him but I never pulled with him before, and he said he's basically coming back after a long break. So yeah, I guess I guess I was going into it hoping to win, which I don't usually. I used to, well, I guess it depends who's in my class, but I think it's very recent that I start to actually have expectations of winning and not losing to anyone. So I was definitely disappointed, and I felt a lot of things could have been better. But Cody was also really good. He was super strong. So yeah, it's cool that I got to pull him. He told me he's been pulling for a long time. He started when he was 17. So, he started almost 20 years ago. So that's pretty awesome. And so he'll be at Ottawa Open. So hope I'll get to pull him again. And but yeah, tournament was I haven't made the video footage yet, so I don't know how it's playing out, but I pulled Craig, and then I pulled Ryan Charles. I pulled Charbel twice, and I pulled this, I don't know his name, guy that presses, and then I lost to Cody 3 times because it was a triple elim. I guess the biggest takeaway watching the footage is that I actually reverted back to my old stand tall and hit to the side thing, which I was saying at the last one, the MAC tournament, that I was starting to fix a little bit. I feel I just forgot again how to do that, and then just ooga booga hit to the side, which is not, I'm not even saying it's not that bad. It works, but it's not perfect. I think it's not ideal, and it works against weaker guys, but it's not optimal. I feel I could have had a better defensive hold if I just really leaned into it. And I've been working on it too, and it honestly makes sense that I'm struggling to do it a little bit, because I'm just sort of expecting myself to figure it out on the fly. Like I never get to like, I don't like go to practice and drill the setup, right? And like I haven't pulled, like the last Mac one was the only tournament that I like pulled with that intention in mind. So I haven't put in the reps, so like I can't be surprised that it didn't work out right away. But yeah, I felt like I probably took this tournament too lightly. Like I could have had a little bit better diet, better sleep, and I took my ADHD meds, and I didn't like that either because this is the second time I've done that. The first time it was good. I don't know. That was the first time was the first Arm Cats tournament, but I don't even know if it was just that or if I also took caffeine. But like I just felt so calm and relaxed, and I feel like usually I'm more like, and I do want to be a little bit more calm, but I also want to be like, I want to be calm like with my demeanor and like with my mindset, but I do want to feel like a bit of fight or flight because I feel like I can't like produce the best like maximal like performance without it, and I felt like that was a little bit hard. I just like makes me so like calm, like, and just like I don't know, so I didn't love that. So I guess I don't know, but I mean, like, it's not to say that's not why I lost, but I'm just sort of like looking at what I took away from the tournament. The setup, definitely, and also just hitting right to the side at the beginning. Like when I pulled Cody the first time, I feel like I definitely could have stayed. Like I had a good hand position, and I don't know that I would have cracked him. Like it's also totally possible that he would just come forward or he would just hook me, because I think the reason I developed this habit is because like it's hard to stay outside, right, of someone's hand, and usually like, I mean, maybe it's still the case, but like for the longest time, like even if I had a good position off go, the longer I wait, the more they'd sink their hook. So it's like, if I can sort of keep their wrist flat a little bit off go, it's like, okay, like use that right away because you're about to lose it. So I feel like that was the mindset. But obviously if you watch like Mendagas pull, not that I can do what Mendagas does, but if someone has that sort of ability, then it is actually better, I think, to have patience and like have confidence in your pronation, defensive like pronation stop, which I guess I don't quite have, but I would have liked to have tried that more the first go. And also the setup, I think I'm still figuring out how much to load, because I think for the longest time, like I had, my setup was so bad in the sense of like I was setting up like a hook puller sort of. It was like all like mixed up, but I think what I was really good at was I would just bully the shit out of you in the setup. Like I would load so much, like I would, pull the strap, like, and I think what it did is basically just like scare people off in the setup and make them feel like, oh, like, am I gonna lose? Like, so I'm glad that I moved away from that, because I think that's just reliant sort of on luck a little bit, and like if the other guy like is not intimidated, if the other guy like refuses to load, there's a few ways that if I can't do it, then I would have been fucked, right? Whereas right now I feel like I've actually gotten strong at keeping people's wrists flat. So even if they have a good setup and even if we don't load, I feel way more confident. So I just feel like I've moved on from like a sort of just like a hustling thing to like a real consistency. But at the same time, I feel like I could try to hustle a little bit more. Like I think I was just so fair, and Cody was like hustling me, like not like in a bad way, like he was just sort of doing what I used to do, just like, making sure he takes everything, like trying to bully me off angles and stuff. And I think I was maybe letting him too much, and also especially if I am top rolling, I think I was not like mentally super clear on how much I should load, and I think I should load still a little bit, like back pressure and things like that, because I wasn't really loading that too much. But so I guess definitely like so many things to work on, takeaways. I tweaked my wrist pulling Charbel. I don't know how it happened, but basically I think it's a TFCC thing, and I don't usually ever have this, so it's a little bit freaked me out yesterday, especially. Today there's no sharp pain unless I kick my wrist back. If my wrist is like flat or bent, it doesn't hurt. and then if my wrist is flat and bent, I can chop, and I feel like tight, but it doesn't hurt. But then if I bend my wrist back slightly and then chop, that hurts a lot. So, but it's like fine, like it's not too bad, and it already feels better than yesterday. So I think I was really worried yesterday because I don't know, it's just probably like I was like emotional and like overthinking, but I think it should heal up. And yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. And then my elbow was hurting a lot. Like I couldn't straighten my arm without the outside of my elbow being like super sore, and it is sore still, but like much less than yesterday. So I think that'll be okay too, because I have I guess 3 weeks to rest until Ottawa. So I was worried about those things, but I think I should be okay. The wrist one might take a bit longer, like it feels tight, but hopefully it gets better too. And I think honestly, like it doesn't hurt when I rise. Like I don't know, I might be able to pull with it. Like not like it's not ideal, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I was more worried about the elbow too, but elbow seems all right. So yeah, I'll be okay. And looking forward to learning from my mistakes, and yeah, I'd focus actually on some rehab and gym stuff, because I think I was slacking so much on my training, and probably that's why I got injured, because I'm like conditioning myself, right? So just table time, rest, and like build up little like micro injuries probably that I should have worked on healing more. And what else? Oh, like, yeah, I mean the matches were cool as fuck. Miguel's match, like one of the best matches ever. Like I was like one of those where like I really like during the match, like I don't know, like I was not comfortable watching that because I felt like he could lose. So it was like sort of, I mean, I think maybe like it was like the last round after the go, and the last round is finally when I was like confident that he was gonna win. But like, yeah, it was one of those like sort of nail biting. Like it was an insane match. And I don't know what else. Sam Noller did good. Sam's pulling 165 apparently at Ottawa, so I think hopefully we'll pull right arm. Hopefully that's a good match. I was 170 at night after I came back, so I'd eaten all day, so it's good, I guess, for the wake up, but I need to start eating a little bit too, like get some protein, heal up. So yeah, I guess that's mostly it. I will definitely try to film some rehab that I'm doing and share with you guys. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you.